Pickleball made history a week ago as historic Fenway Park was host to the Pickleball Ballpark Series. Today, it shifts west to Oracle Park in beautiful San Francisco, and all the action is next on CBS Sports Network. Well, that is an iconic shot, the Golden Gate Bridge here in San Francisco, California, and an iconic ballpark welcoming the inaugural Ballpark Series presented by Franklin to Oracle Park here in San Francisco. The San Francisco Giants, normally home to this park, they're on an 11-game road trip. So that opens the door for pickleball to step in, and just another sign of how much this sport continues to grow by leaps and bounds, approaching 37 million players here in the United States. Look how many facilities there are to play, and Oracle Park becomes the second ever Major League Baseball stadium to host pickleball after Fenway Park hosted it last weekend. And what a gorgeous sun-splashed afternoon here in San Francisco. Dave Benz alongside Lee Waters, happy to bring you the action here on CBS Sports Network, and it will be ladies weekend, all ladies in terms of the pros here this weekend, Lee. And boy, what a lineup they have. Some of the top players in the world, including your daughter, Anna Lee.
Yeah, I know I'm thrilled to be here. I know these top women in pickleball are absolutely thrilled to be playing here in one of the most beautiful settings, Oracle Park. And
in an unusual twist, rather than get to pick their playing partners for doubles, they are actually going to draw their partners, and we're going to get you to that right now. Ben Weinberger is the president of media for Pickle4 America, and he's standing by on center court.
All right, we're here for the all-women's draw at Oracle Park Ballpark Series, where the top women in the world are going to be drawing for their doubles partners for the exhibition that will be today. And we're going to start it off with Etta Wright.
Etta, pretty new to pro pickleball, but what a force she has become.
And who is she going to play with? Oh, Catherine Parento, who's been a force for quite a while.
Right, that's a strong team.
Megan Dizon is up next.
Oh, Megan and Leah Jansen. That'll be fun as well.
That's going to be a power team right there.
Simone, here we go.
Simone, secretly I'm hoping she gets your daughter.
Let's see. Drum roll.
Oh, that's awesome! Love it! Love it! And
Paris Todd and Anna Bright.
That's the final pairing. So we've got our pairings. It's going to be a whole lot of fun, and we're going to bring you the action starting after this quick timeout here on CBS Sports Network.
The Ballpark Series on CBS Sports Network is sponsored by Franklin Sports, the official ball of the Ballpark Series, and by the U.S. Virgin Islands, the official tourism board of the Ballpark Series.
There's no city quite like the city by the bay, and we are ready for our first match. We're going to begin with singles play. Megan Dizon out of Utah will be taking on Simone Jardim, who is now out of Florida, but originally from Brazil. And when you talk about Simone, you talk about one of the most decorated pickleball players of all time. That's why I was so excited that she's going to be paired in doubles with Anna Lee, because Anna Lee is, breaking all of Simone's records. But it'll be great to see the two of them together.
I can't wait to see them together. Yes.
This match will be one game.
Simone definitely she holds so many doubles and singles records. Megan, typically known as a doubles player, but that doesn't mean she won't be a threat today in singles.
Yeah, and this is going to be a little bit different. This is going to be 1 game to 11, win by 2. There will be an end change at 6. And then the winner will be moving on. So that's how this is going to go, and we are officially underway, and Megan is long.
Yeah, they have the wind to contend with. It is pretty swirly out here on center court.
The wind is is definitely more of a factor here than it was at Fenway Park last weekend. And what a great shot by Simone right down the line as Megan was going the other way.
Simone's so smart. Strategy is definitely one of her strong suits.
Simone unable to get to that. That might have been a little bit of the wind right there factoring in.
Absolutely. I think you're going to see a lot of balls sort of dying when they hit the ground just because of the wind.
Off the net. And all Megan can do is applaud that effort there by Simone. So she'll get it back with the 1-0 advantage.
1-0.
Hardwired backup, please. Go for it.
And Megan leaves it short.
What an angle by Simone. Great footwork.
So this court is
2-0.
down the third baseline here at Oracle Park. A week ago in Boston, we were on the first baseline. And a little bit different setup here, not only with the positioning and how great is that passing shot by Simone.
Yeah, Megan Tizon has really just started entering some of the singles draws, so singles is a little newer for her.
Simone with the 3-0 lead here and make it 4-0 as she's reeled off now 3 straight points on this service opportunity.
4-0.
But this court is elevated. They didn't have it that way at Fenway. And from a spectator standpoint, I think it's great. And another one into the net. Simone a 5-0 lead. But I think with the wind, it makes it a little bit tougher for the wind to be obstructed by the stands.
Yeah, I agree.
Simone at the net.
I don't know if you noticed, but Simone had the biggest smile on her face throughout that entire point. You can tell these ladies are having a lot of fun out there.
Simone is just happy to be in San Francisco where there's not going to be any rain. That was the only downside to Boston last weekend was the rain wiped things out on Sunday. And then a lot of us, including Simone, I saw her in line at the airport. We were both trying to get flights back. It didn't happen, but we did eventually make it here. You meantime were sweltering in Denver last weekend.
A lefty volley by Simone.
And, yeah, how about the great passing shot though by Megan?
Wind is something that pickleball players, especially professional pickleball players, are used to playing through. A little long, a little too much.
So Megan able to close it here to 2-5. Yeah, the wind can be frustrating though when it swirls and you can't really tell what it's going to do. You think you're playing it the right way and then all of a sudden it changes and you're not playing it the right way. So the side out gets it back to Simone. Again, this is just 1 game to 11. They will change ends when one gets to 6.
Ooh, that definitely got caught in the wind. You can only score points while you're serving. That's what makes Megan so dangerous. She's got that reach and what great volleys, and she was able to find the angle there.
Megan listed at 5'9", but I'm thinking that might not even be generous enough.
I don't think so either. She's definitely one of the tallest ladies on tour.
And that one goes long, and again, the wind may have played a factor.
Okay, you may advance the court space. 5-3. Oh no. Point.
And that'll make it 6-3, and we will get the end change here.
6-3. 1 minute.
With Simone having this 6-3 advantage. And don't forget, coming up next, Summer on the Gridiron continues as the Ottawa Red Blacks take on the Calgary Stampeders. Watch the CFL right here on CBS Sports Network. It is that time of year. Football's already begun in Canada. NFL training camps will be getting underway largely next week. Except for that one team in New York with the Jets and some quarterback named Aaron Rodgers, they've already opened training camp.
So this will be interesting. We'll get a feel now if one side is playing better than the other now that we've seen this side change.
And I'm not sure if the wind got to that before Megan could hit it, but Simone now with the 7-3 lead.
Simone's just so steady in singles. She's
7-3.
She's really tough to beat. That ball didn't come up at all.
Not a bit. Sometimes the wind is your friend.
8-3.
Sometimes not so much.
And that point was set up by a beautiful
Set
deep
up.
return, which is really the key in singles.
Look at the kitchen cam there.
3-8.
That's left short
out.
by Megan. So Simone getting awfully close here at 8-3.
8-3.
So there again was that nice deep return,
Side up.
setting up the drop shot.
Really?
Simone's like,
A
really?
line and then
You're gonna drop shot me? Come on.
That was well played by Megan.
3-8.
Both of these players come from a tennis background. Simone was actually the tennis coach at Michigan State at one point
Point.
after playing collegiate tennis. Megan played collegiately at BYU.
Yeah, and fun fact, Simone was actually Catherine Printo, who's coming out
4-8.
next. She was actually her collegiate coach.
Didn't she introduce her to pickleball
And she
as well?
also introduced her to pickleball.
Nice job by Megan to get to that last one. And then,
What a pass.
Point.
all right, so Megan's got it closed up here at 5-8.
5-8.
What a shot.
Side up.
Two-handed, perfectly placed.
Yeah, you can see that down the line pass really set up that angle, that two-handed backhand angle from Simone. Really got Megan out of place with that first pass.
8-5.
And that's the thing, players at this level, as you well know, Lee, they're thinking a shot ahead. They're trying to set things up.
Especially
Point.
Simone. Like I said, she is so smart. Such a staple in the singles game.
9-5. Side out.
Side out gets it back over to Megan, but she's got to start making something happen here. As Simone's 2 points away.
5-9.
And that's exactly what she
Point.
did. Again, just like with the return, if you can get a nice deep serve, it can really set up the point for you from the
6-9.
right from the beginning. Oh, just missed.
Not by much, but yeah, enough to get the side out.
Side out.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like serving is important, obviously, in doubles,
9-6.
but in singles, it really sets the tone even more.
It does. In singles, oh, that was another
Point.
one. The ball just didn't come up. But yeah, for sure, you'll see the players going for their serve more in singles. They'll even miss
10-6.
a couple going for it, just because you can get such an advantage from a good serve.
Game and, in essence, match point here is it's only one game for the match. And a whole lot of touch on that shot out of Simone, and she will move on as she defeats Megan Dazan 11-6 in her very first game here in San Francisco. And Simone's showing that she's still got a lot that she can do on a pickleball court.
Absolutely, but Megan did a great job really for not being a singles player, and she hung with her and hit some great shots, and I think she's probably pretty proud of her performance there.
So 11-6 the final. First match is in the books. And don't go anywhere. Our coverage of ladies' weekends here in San Francisco continues after this quick timeout. Welcome back to San Francisco, and remember, players, club managers, tournament directors, and coaches, if you're currently running a club or thinking of starting a tournament or league in your local community, be sure to visit pickleballden.com, where you'll find the very best software to power the experience. Pickleball Den offers a wide variety of outstanding tools to maximize the experience for players at all levels. Don't settle for anything but the very best. Visit pickleballden.com today. Dave Benz alongside Lee Waters from Oracle Park. Jess Taylor working the sidelines. Will be making an appearance here today as well. Catherine Parento about to make her first appearance in the Pickle 4 Ballpark series. And you talk about one of the best players in all of pickleball. Etta Wright, meantime, an up-and-comer who really has had an amazing trajectory towards the top of the sport.
Yeah, absolutely. Etta Wright started making a name for herself probably about a year ago. And, you know, you typically won't see her on the singles court, but today we get a chance to see what she can do. Catherine Parento kind of bounces between number 2 and number 3 on the PPA Tour in singles, and is definitely one of the top players out there.
And she always puts on a show. Catherine, as you mentioned, played tennis at Michigan State under Simone Jardim, and originally hails from Montreal, but lives in Florida now, I believe, if she's still in Florida.
Yeah, I think she calls herself a Floridian right now.
She gets this match underway at 0-0. Again, it is best, or first to 11, win by 2, just a single game.
0-0.
And a nice shot there by Catherine to get the serve right back.
Yeah, Catherine's so good at just kind of holding her paddle and forcing you to kind of make a choice either way, and then she goes to the open court.
That one will not get over. If you're just joining us, we talked in the first match about the wind, and certainly is going to be an adjustment for these players to get used to. That will just miss wide, so a 2-0 advantage for Catherine.
Yeah, Etta knows when Catherine gets up to that net, it's a lot of pressure, so she's really got to make a good pass.
A misfire by Etta, so Catherine jumps out to the 3-0 lead.
3-0.
Singles is a much different game than doubles, there's no doubt. So.
Oh, absolutely. Both of these players, like you said, tennis players, so it does come a little easier if you were a tennis player.
And Etta finally gets her first point of the game.
The women's game is a little different from the men's, in that the women tend to stay back on the baseline more than the men.
You won't get a lot of firefights at the net in singles, but when you do, they are
It's
electric.
fun, right?
Yes.
The crowd goes wild. Maybe we'll be lucky enough to see one today.
Side out gets it back over to Catherine. I have a suspicion we'll see one before we're done here.
Side out.
And that one missed out of Catherine, so back to Etta.
1-3.
Etta hits
Just a
that
little
one
long.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think both ladies are kind of feeling out the situation, trying to figure the wind out. And if you get one up in the air, I think it's gone today. Doesn't have much chance of coming back down.
4-1.
Yeah, well, unless you're hitting it into the wind, then maybe it might come down on your side of the net.
Seems like both sides are with the wind.
Catherine, that one might have carried out, but she didn't care. She smashes it anyway.
A little too juicy.
5-1.
Back to live action here. Etta doing a nice job up up there at the net.
And you can never count Catherine out. She is so fast, so quick. She anticipates so well, and you can see that in this point. And then she comes up with the most amazing pass on the run.
Yeah, right as I was saying she was doing a nice job at the net, Catherine delivered that. So they will have an end change. And quick reminder, coming up tonight at 10 Eastern, get ready for nonstop action in the Pacific as 10 nations face off in the first ever Oracle Los Angeles Sail Grand Prix. You can catch it right here on CBS Sports Network. So a brief stoppage for the end change, but back and ready to go again here.
There we go. That's exactly what Etta needs to do. She needs to, I think she needs to get in and put a little bit more pressure on Catherine.
1-6.
Etta making Catherine work. It pays dividends.
What a well-constructed point from Etta Wright. It's not easy, but that's, I mean, you have to fight for every single point from Catherine.
2-6.
So that'll make it 2-6.
Side out.
Right back over to Catherine.
Catherine's returning so well right now. She's keeping the ball so low to the net.
Something I struggle with all the time. And then I get burnt for it.
7-2.
Beautifully placed shot there by Catherine.
Yeah, Catherine's not giving Etta any room right now. She's really showing off her skills.
8-2.
So 8-2.
Side out.
She's
One
human.
does miss. Yeah, she is human. Of course, Catherine has played doubles alongside your daughter Anna Lee with a lot of success.
Yes, they have won every tournament they've played together this year.
I would say that's a lot of success.
I would say so.
Oh, sorry.
They retrieve the ball.
8-2.
Catherine 3 points away.
See if Etta can get a stop here.
And she cannot, so make it 9-2.
It's just really tough when Catherine's painting lines like that to really, you know, get anything going.
9-2.
And Catherine gets it to game point. And again, this will be match point as it's only one game.
10-2.
Wow.
Etta tried to track it down. She thought she was going to fool Catherine with a little deception there. Catherine was ready for it. She puts it away and wins it 11-2. So Catherine Parento not skipping a beat here.
Etta even tried an Ernie there. But nope, didn't fool Catherine. She played amazing.
So curious to hear from Catherine as Jess will make her way over to talk to her and find out what her thoughts are about being here in San Francisco, California. We're going to step aside. We'll be back to Oracle in just a moment. Welcome back to Oracle Park here in San Francisco, California, the Ballpark Series with its second ever stop. And let's take a look at what is coming up in the summer of pickleball on CBS Sports Network, the PPA Seattle Open, coming up July 28th and 29th. Then down the coast to Newport Beach, and then goes into America's Heartland for the St. Louis Open coming up on August 14th. And we are continuing here through our beautiful afternoon at the Ballpark Series singles play, and the #1 ranked player on the planet on the women's side, Anna Lee Waters, the daughter of my analyst for this match, Lee Waters, and she will take on Leah Jansen. And Annalee and Leah, they have had some pretty good battles before on a pickleball court.
Yeah, this is usually one, a typical final on the PPA Tour for singles. These two, so they're used to playing each other. They know each other's games. It's always a battle. Leah, I believe, currently ranked number 2 on the PPA Tour. She and Catherine kind of trade spaces. So let's see how we start this match out.
And I was fortunate enough to have Annalee on my radio show this week, and she was just exuberant about being here, she's always exuberant, but she seemed genuinely excited to be playing here in San Francisco.
Yeah, I mean, such a nice change from the typical tournament scene, and man, getting to play in a ballpark like this. Who wouldn't want to be here?
Well, I know the fans are excited that she is a part of it.
Leah taking a 2-0 lead. Leah has been playing some of her best singles lately.
And if you missed the top of the broadcast, when it comes to doubles play, Annalee and Simone have been paired together, so that's exciting. And how about this? Leah jumps out to a quick 3-0 advantage.
Yeah, absolutely. Annalee looks like she's struggling a little bit into the wind. Hasn't quite figured out the pass yet.
And finally, the side out will get it back on the other side of the net. Annalee will get her first chance to serve. So we won't get a golden pickle. The odds on that would have been very remote.
And there we're off to our first point. I don't think I've ever commentated one of Annalee's matches before.
Really?
I don't think so. So this is the first for me.
So is that difficult for you? Because technically you're supposed to be objective, but I don't think anybody would mind.
No. Usually I'm on the sidelines coaching her.
And Annalee now 2 straight points to get it to 2-3. But the bigger question is, have you ever been a part of a golden pickle?
Not in a tournament, no.
I actually commentated one at the U.S. Open this
really?
year. Yeah, women's doubles. I think it was women's senior doubles. I think it was a semifinal match.
Oh my goodness! I don't know how Annalee got to that. That was such a great drop shot by Leah.
That was a great drop shot, and then Leah had a chance. She'd like to have that one back. Into the net, so side out at 3-3, gets it back over to Leah. Again, it's just 1 game to 6, win by 2. Okay, we'll do the end change at 6. Did I say 1 game to 6?
You did
1
say
game
1
to
game
11.
to
Sorry, I was thinking it's one game to 11. The end change is at 6. 1 game to 6 would be really fast.
There's another great drop. Annalee could not get to that one.
For a second, Leah thought, oh, the wind might bring that one back in.
4-3.
Yeah, Leah's doing a great job of moving the ball around, going behind Annalee on the previous point.
Oh, what a great shot by Annalee. Right down the line.
Yeah, Annalee stayed down really low and just really shifted her weight through that last pass.
And a misfire there will get it all knotted up here at 4-4. So, Lee, I got to ask you, when you first got Annalee on a pickleball court, 4 or 5 years ago, what was her first time on the court?
It was 2017.
2017, so 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Could you ever have imagined that she would take the game to the levels that she's taken it to?
Absolutely not. I mean, she was obviously good the first time she stepped on the court because she did have a tennis background, but I don't think anybody could have dreamt up the things that she would be able to do and the records that she's setting. It's really just been amazing.
And after a quick 3-0 lead here for Leah, it's going to be Annalee with the lead at the end change. We'll take a quick timeout. Back to Oracle Park after this. Wednesday night at 7 Eastern. Get ready for overtime all the time as CBS Sports Network hits the ice for some 3-on-3 action from Boston. Don't miss 3 Ice here on the 24-hour home of CBS Sports. Coit Tower in the background here in beautiful San Francisco, California. And this is home for me, the Bay Area. So, Lee, I'm just super excited to actually be calling pickleball here on CBS Sports Network and not having needed to get on a plane.
I know, that's awesome. And really, we've never been to San Francisco for pickleball, so it's really great to see the city embrace pickleball like it has.
And you were reacting to that shot by Annalie, which was almost as beautiful as the San Francisco skyline.
Yeah, I don't know how she got it to dip like that. She's really known for that two-handed backhand, and I would love to know how she does it. I'd love to recreate it, but
8-4.
At what point did she become better than you?
A lot earlier than I was hoping. I actually think she was 12, and I've only ever played one singles tournament in my entire pro career. I had to play Annalie twice in that tournament, and I lost one of those matches. And that's when I knew. I was like, all right, this kid's got it. I don't think I spoke to her that entire night either. I was so upset.
It doesn't feel as empty now as maybe it did that night, though, knowing what she's done. We've got game/match point here at 10-4, and Leia will keep it going as she forces the side out.
Yeah, I mean, Leia's not going to give up. She is such an amazing singles player. She's going to fight to the end.
So 4-10.
And that's what she does so well. She's able to take that ball so early, follow it in, and then she's so long, it's hard to get the ball past her, and penetrating volleys. That's what makes her such a tough singles player.
Oh, Annalie, quick reflexes, but into the net, so Leia tightens it up here. Leia scored points on 6 of her 8 serves, but the problem is Annalie ran off 7 straight points the last time she got the serve. And that is just too good on Annalie.
Yeah, she really needed to cut that angle like she did off that volley, or Leia would have been there for the pass.
10-6.
So game point number 2 for Annalie. Leia played that one beautifully, kept Annalie back on that baseline.
Yeah, really kept those volleys deep. Annalie really just had to be on the defense.
6-10.
The ATP.
Oh, what a shot!
Leia tracked it down and executes it around the post.
Annalie thought the point was over after her get, but Leia made an even better shot. Here we see it again. The get by Annalie. And the ATP, as we call it in pickleball, around the post. Just wide. Annalie really needs to try to get this point right here because he is making a run.
And Annalie just kind of played to the crowd saying, come on, make a little noise here. So this is game point number 3. There will not be a 4th. Annalie able to take it 11-7 over Leia Jansen.
Though these two compete against each other a lot, they're great friends off the court, and you saw a nice little high five, big smiles at the end.
Now Annalie is going over to the other side and saying, make some more noise. And Annalie Waters, just another impressive display. No matter where she plays pickleball, she's usually pretty good at making things happen.
Congratulations. This was a great game. So at 16 years old, you have quite a bit of a compliment under your belt. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling really good. I was super excited to be out here and playing in the stadium. I'm glad I could get a dub under it. I was nervous about that one. Leia's a really good player. But just super excited to be out here in general.
Absolutely. And we have your your mom here watching you play, doing play-by-play. How does it feel having mom watch courtside?
Well, usually she's courtside as my coach, so it was a little adjustment here. Definitely, I didn't even know she was out here, honestly, until I switched sides and I saw her. I was like, I hope I can't hear her talking while I'm playing my points. I was like, that wouldn't be good. No, but super excited that she could be out here with me and do something with this ballpark series.
Awesome. Well, great to see you. Thanks for being here. We're excited to see what's happening next. Cool.
All right, good stuff there out of Jess Taylor with Annalie Waters. Don't go anywhere. Our action from San Francisco continues after this timeout on CBS Sports Network.
The Ballpark Series on CBS Sports Network is sponsored by Franklin Sports, the official ball of the Ballpark Series, and by the U.S. Virgin Islands, the official tourism board of the Ballpark Series.
Back here in beautiful San Francisco, California. What a day at Oracle Park. We're excited to be here, and we're excited to be joined now by Mike D., who is the founder and CEO of Pickle for America. And you are the reason we are all here.
Well,
thank you so much.
I don't know, dude. Nice to be in your hometown, by the way.
Yeah.
Here, and can't get a better day than this in the Bay Area, and great fans here. And we obviously have some of the top women in this sport playing here today, and just really thrilled to have this event here at Oracle Park.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about this. I mean, we were in Fenway a week ago, and this idea came to you guys to bring it to Major League Baseball ballparks, and what a great idea it's turned out to be. How did all this come to be?
Well, you know, Pickle 4 is really a new company in the pickleball, sport of pickleball, and we're trying to shine a brighter light on those who play the sport. And, you know, we have great pros here today that were on display for our fans around the country, but we also have 1,000 amateurs playing here this week in amateur competition in and around the 9 courts we have at Oracle. So the integration of professional play and amateurs in this sport, we think actually makes it really unique. And you just see that with the fans and the players watching the pros here today.
Yeah, so besides this amazing ballpark series, what else does Pickle 4 have to offer?
Well, Pickle 4, again, a new company. We recently acquired the U.S. Open Pickleball Championships, played in Naples each April. We think the premier tournament in the sport, 3,000 amateurs and 300 pros, and we'll do that again next year. But, you know, Lee, we just hope to keep the growth and keep this engine that is pickleball going, that you've been such a big part of in your career. And it's just we're happy to have a seat at the table and bring events like this to new fans. This is the first time ever, as was the case in Boston last week, Dave, that professional pickleball is played within the city of San Francisco, and what better place to do it than Oracle Park.
Last question for you real quick. Do you see this growing next year? Will there be more ballpark stops?
Well, if you ask them, for sure. The fans here, those who have played and those who are here watching today, said, when can you come back? Let's do this again. So we hope to do this here in San Francisco and in other locations next summer. And, you know, who knows? Pickleball can be played everywhere. It's part of the great nature of pickleball. You have a court or a net, you know, people are playing in their driveways or on the streets, and here today we bring it to a cathedral of baseball. We're just thrilled to be here with the great fans of San Francisco.
We just want to see you on a pickleball court before it's all said
No,
and
you
done.
don't.
Mike, thanks so much. We're going to take a time out. Don't go anywhere. Our coverage from San Francisco continues here on CBS Sports Network. Welcome back to San Francisco as we continue the Pickle 4 Ballpark Series. And Pickle 4 is proud to bring you professional pickleball for the first time ever in Major League ballparks. Next weekend, we travel west to Oracle Park. That's where we are this weekend. So I have an old promo, but this is where we are. We're happy to have you here. We're not back here again next weekend, I can tell you that.
That would be cool, though.
That would be cool. I'd be happy with coming back, but we're happy to be here this weekend. It's fantastic, and we have our first doubles match coming your way, and it is going to be a team of Etta Wright and Catherine Parento, who will start off with the serve against Megan Dazan and Leah Jansen. There's a good look at Leah, who played earlier against Annalie Waters in singles and got off to a quick 3-0 lead, but then ended up falling. And Catherine Parento, she is teaming with Etta. Do you like this? Do you like these teams here?
I do. Actually, Catherine and Etta are playing together in an upcoming PPA tournament stop. So this will be good practice for them and also interesting for us viewers to see them in action.
So it will be Etta and Catherine in the near court, and it is Leah and Megan in the far court. Now we are changing things up here, by the way. This is different than what we've seen before. The singles was like one single game to 11. Now for the doubles, we're going to have best of 3 as normal, but it is games to 15.
Yeah, people want to see it, so why not play to 15?
So we are officially underway.
Yeah, I think you're going to see Megan and Leah speeding the ball up early, looking to be aggressive. They're both very powerful.
0-0-1.
0-0-1. And 0-0-2 is now Leah will take over the serve. Megan lost her singles match to start things off for us here in San Francisco. She played against Simone Jargin.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to get those third shot drops down with this wind. We saw that one kind of hang up in the air there.
So side out back over to Catherine and Etta. And it'll move to the second server. Pretty good crowd on hand here to watch this. I'm impressed with the turnout here by the Bay Area, and I think it's only going to get better.
I mean, it's such a beautiful day. Who wouldn't want to come out and watch the best in the world play pickleball?
0-0-1.
I know I've had a number of my friends texting me being like, that's so cool, we need to get out there. Not quite a full-fledged firefight, but some volleys being taken out of the air there.
Yeah, and you saw Megan back off the line and play some defense during that firefight.
0-0-2. Side out.
Let cord not doing her any favors there. Some go your way, some don't.
0-0-1. Second serve.
And there's that quick reflex from Megan Dizon. Definitely known for those fast hands.
0-0-2.
Still on zeros here. That was a nice get there by Leah. That one will not get over, and we finally have a point in this match. Took 9 serves to get a point.
1-0-2.
And into the net, so 2-0-2.
Yeah, you saw a little stacking there. In the handoff.
2-0-2.
Yeah, Catherine, quick reflexes. And now some patience being shown here as they go into the dink game. And then Etta speeds it up. And Leah, beautifully placed shot, just does catch that line. Oh no, did she not? She missed it. They called it out. I thought it caught the line.
Yeah, it just missed wide on the replay.
So 3 straight points here for Wright and Parento.
Oh!
And then Tazan tags Etta to force the side out.
Luckily, it doesn't hurt too bad when you get hit with the pickleball.
0-3-1.
That had a little smoke on it though.
That Megan hit the ball hard.
And that will miss. So finally, a point here for Leah and Megan.
1-3-1.
I'm not sure that I've ever seen Leah and Megan pair together. But if it keeps going well, it may be something we see in the future.
Yeah, it would be interesting, right? To see if any new partnerships are formed as a result of this.
like that she took that early, though, that she was putting a lot of pressure on Catherine, and Etta just missed it long.
2-3-2.
Etta and Catherine both up at the kitchen. The lob will go long by Leia. They were stranded back on that baseline.
3-2-1.
Etta, one of the few female players that really like to hit that one-handed backhand put away.
Point.
Missed wide. Etta has not been playing pickleball for an overly long time, but she skyrocketed once she started playing regularly.
Point.
Leia leaves it short.
Yeah, Etta is pretty much, you know, whole package. She's got everything.
5-2-1.
So she's definitely made a name for herself this past year. Doing a good job of moving that dink around.
Catherine gets one. Both sides kind of looking for an opportunity here. Who's going to hit one too high first is really what it comes down to.
This is actually an amazing tutorial of like dinking and moving the dink around and trying to create.
And then the speed up by Leia, but Catherine keeps it going and the reset.
What a point.
I don't know how many times the ball crossed the net there, but it was a lot.
Yeah, both teams do an amazing job of moving that ball around, trying to create
6-2-1.
confusion.
Look at what Etta's done on the PPA Tour this season. 4 medals with 3 different women's doubles partners.
That says a lot, right?
Not a big deal for her. She's like, whoever I'm playing with, let's go. Patience by both sides again.
Oh, wanted to let it go.
She wanted to hit it, then she wanted to let it go, and then she got cut with the paddle in the path of the ball.
Yeah, once you've started to commit, it's really hard to lay off.
And so now a timeout is being taken as Wright Parento are 1 point away from getting it to, well, no, there's no end change. It's going to 15. There'll be an end change at 8 if they go to a third game. There was end changes in our singles matches, so that's why I got a little bit thrown there. My apologies, but this is just straight regular to 15. I mean, the race to 15 is common. How many matches to 15 have you ever played?
Typically, the matches to 15 are found in the back draw. So after you lose the main draw 2 out of 3, you go to the back draw, you play a game to 15. But games to 15 are their own, animal. It can be a totally different strategy. It's easy to get comfortable in a game to 15, and then next thing you know, the teams race back and now they're ahead of you. So a lot can happen in a game to 15. So it'll really be interesting to see. Just because it's 7-2 now, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a little shift in momentum.
Well, players, club managers, tournament directors, and coaches, if you're currently running or thinking about starting a tournament in your local community, visit pickleballden.com, where you'll find the best software to power the experience. Pickleball Den offers a wide variety of outstanding tools to maximize the experience for players at all levels. Don't settle for anything but the very best. Visit pickleballden.com today.
Referee. Time in. 7-2-1.
So 7-2-1 as we resume play here.
And it looks like, yep, stacking going on. Get Megan Dees on the left side. Nobody home.
That one goes right down the middle. That's where a lot of points can be scored. point on that one is it's
So good change of strategy here, switching sides.
uh-oh. And a football just got called as Megan's foot was on the kitchen line. So the point goes over to Catherine and Etta. And an 8-2 advantage.
That's why we have the second ref over there to catch foot faults. And there's that power play from these two that I talked about earlier. I think they need to get super aggressive. I like Megan on the left, play on the right. See if they can make a comeback.
Second serve.
Well,
Etta
quickly,
just has so much natural power. You can see that in that shot.
2-8-2.
Etta, a former tennis player. And how well placed was that shot?
Eight, 2-1. Point.
And another point here for Catherine and Etta.
Yeah, when a team's putting so much pressure on you, you tend to go for a little bit too much. You try to make that shot just a little too good, and that's what we saw from Megan right there.
Etta's starting to feel it now. I think she's warmed up.
10-2-1.
Yeah, great poach. Great anticipation from Etta.
And that takes it to 10-2. This is not game point. They are going to 15.
Second serve.
Move to the second serve.
Yeah, Leia and Megan started off the match like speeding up first, being super aggressive, and now they've kind of moved into a more defensive role. I'd like to see them get back to that aggressive play.
Side out.
On the side out, but they need to start getting some points here. They've scored only 2 points on 10 serves.
2-10-1.
There we go. That's what I was talking about. Nice drive by Leia. She's really known for those third shot drives. She can really create off of that shot, and Megan right there for the poach.
Etta, quick return right down the middle.
Yeah, you can see
3-10-2.
right here, Etta looking for that middle ball, taking it early and finishing the point.
Side out.
Side out gets it right back over to Catherine and Etta.
10-3-1.
Megan gets handcuffed there a little bit, and it results in another point.
Yeah, that was a great speed up by Catherine. She really held it, couldn't read it at all, and that's why she was able to catch Megan off guard.
11-3-1.
And see, that's really the ball that Megan needs to speed up. She had the sitter, she had the ball she was looking for, kind of made a safe play, and Etta took advantage of it.
Leia tried to get out of the way. That one could not.
12-3-1. Second serve.
That'll take it to the second serve.
12-3-2.
Catherine and Etta 3 points away from this first game.
Way to get it down
Side
by
out.
Megan. Right at Catherine's feet.
3-12-1.
That's that one-handed backhand I was talking about. She's got a strong wrist. She's really able to put that ball away with the one hand. Most of the women have two-handed backhands.
Leia and Megan on the second serve have yet to get a point in this game. 0 for 6. And they finally break that.
You gave them some luck.
There you go.
4-12-2.
Great drop.
5-12-2.
Oh, Megan wants that one
Side
back.
up.
Yes, she would really like that one back. They really just haven't been able to get any kind of momentum
12-5-1.
going. Now wind feels like it is starting to pick up a little bit here in San Francisco.
Wow.
Oh, Etta put some steam on that one.
You can see in this replay how Etta just slides to that backhand side and opens up that forehand put away.
That one's left short, and that's going to take us to game point.
14-5-1.
First game point opportunity. And Megan keeps it alive. We'll move to the second server.
Yeah, she was ready for that one.
14-5-2.
Man, you can see the wind just suck that return down. It looked like it was flying out. Wind pulls it down. They're still in it.
They got a big hill to climb, though.
They do.
Oh. Second serve.
You get a feeling they're not going to get the serve back again after this. And that's long, and the serve will go back over to Parento and Wright, needing just 1 point to take this first game. It is interesting that Megan and Etta are facing off against each other. They're teammates on the MLP.
They have two MLP titles amongst the two of them.
Right.
And that's going to finish off this first game. So Parento and Wright, they make it look fairly easy. 15-5 in game number 1. They'll try and close it out in 2 games, and we'll have that for you coming up after this quick timeout from Oracle Park. Back here in Oracle Park, San Francisco, California. A beautiful afternoon, sun splashed, and a whole lot of fun with this pickleball action. Women's doubles exhibition going on, and game 1 in favor of Etta Wright and Catherine Parento, who have now moved into the far court. Near court is Megan Dazan and Leia Jansen.
Yeah, and I'm going to be really interested to see if Leia and Megan can turn things around, because from what it looked like in the first game, it's really tough to play on the side they were on. They were against the wind, so their power, which is their strength, really wasn't working. Now they're with the wind, and I think it's going to play into their favor.
The first point of the game belongs to Wright and Parento. Into the net to make it 2-0.
Again, Etta anticipating that middle ball so well. There we go. That's the speed up I've been looking for.
Tell you what, though, this wind is no joke right now. The boards on the court have been starting to get knocked over a little bit. And that's going to be wide, so the side out.
Yeah, so Megan's volleys now are just going to have that much more power now that she's with the wind. it's going to be much harder to defend, as we just saw from Catherine. But they got to make thirds.
They got to make thirds. They've not been really successful, as we mentioned, at second serves. They get one there, though. So 2-1-2 is the score.
Megan just left that one a little high.
One, 2-1 as Wright and Parento take over here, trailing by a point at 1-2-1.
Just a few too many unforced errors from the team of Jansen and Dizon. There we go. I really like the speed up from both of them. I think they really, really need to start incorporating that into their game plan.
2-2-2.
2-2-2.
Maybe she heard me.
Yeah, because she did it again, right? They probably can hear you.
They might be able to.
2-2-1.
I actually was Leia's coach in MLP. She was on the 5s.
So 2-2-1 now as Dizon and Jansen get the serve back.
Second serve.
Quickly to the second serve.
2-2-2.
Ooh, right into Eda's wheelhouse.
Yeah, you can't do that. You're going to pay a price.
Absolutely.
2-2-1. Point.
You get under the wind on that side, the ball's gone.
3-2-1.
Well, both Megan and Leia up at that net. And that one,
Second serve.
the wind wasn't going to help that one.
No, and it was funny on that reset from Catherine. You heard the crowd go, ooh.
No, Eda. No, you have 3. You have 3.
New rule in pickleball where the referee can insert you into the correct position before the play starts.
I like that rule.
I do too.
I mean, if you're smart enough to ask. And from that baseline, Catherine couldn't get it back over, so 2-3-1. This game has been much tighter than the last one.
Yeah, I had a feeling that that side was going to favor Dizon and Jansen in this game.
Point.
Tied up at 3.
A little off speeder by Leia Jansen there. Catherine was expecting that ball to come a lot harder than it did.
Well, because that's what she'd been doing.
Right.
Second serve.
Catherine, a well-placed shot there to get it to the second serve.
Three, 3-2.
And then Eda, Megan couldn't catch up to it.
The drive to Eda doesn't seem to be working. Eda's just redirecting the power that's coming towards her and just hitting the ball that much harder.
Eda looks really, really
3-3-1.
comfortable.
Point.
And unforced errors are not going to be your friend.
No, and I have a feeling Megan was thinking about speeding that ball up and last minute changed her mind, resulting in that error. I'd like to see them just take a little bit more risk. They have lost the first game and trailing here in the second. I'd like to just see them sort of go for it.
5-3-1.
Get super aggressive, put a lot of pressure on Etta and Catherine.
Both sides again showing some patience now. And then lay it into the net. So that's 3 straight points on this serve opportunity for Catherine and Etta.
6-3-1.
Catherine and Etta just are not giving away any free points. No unforced errors. Oh, what defense!
Yeah, that was really good. Defense turned into offense.
6-3-2.
Leia says not this time.
Excuse me. Here, I'll just show you what I can do with the paddle.
Point.
But another point.
7-3-2. Point.
Well, they're on a roll right now.
Receivers, 8-3-2.
And a good timeout,
Yeah.
you would think, here by Megan and Leia, because Catherine and Etta right now, they've scored points on 5 of their 6 serve opportunities since they took over the serve. And they've got an 8-3 advantage here in game 2. Back to San Francisco in just a moment. Back here in San Francisco, California, we continue on here in game 2 of this women's doubles match between Etta Wright and Catherine Parento, who are in the far court, against Megan Dazan and Leia Jansen in the near court. And that's going to go long.
Really smart by Megan. Pulled Etta out wide, and then that middle was wide open.
Good use of the timeout.
Yes.
You can see the shadows now starting to work their way in as the sun has creeped behind one of the light towers here at Oracle Park.
It's going to make it a little tricky for both teams.
Oh, what a great one-handed backhand by Etta to finish it off.
Yeah, really the difference here is the team of Wright and Parento is really looking to be the first aggressor. Yeah, I think Leia's saying she just lost that ball completely.
Right on cue, right after we mentioned the shadows.
8-3-1.
And you can see it on your screen how much that has come into play right now. And it came in quickly too, I feel like.
Yeah, Annalie and I were actually practicing yesterday at this time. The same thing happened, and we talked about how this was going to be tricky.
That's just big news to know that you're out practicing now. After coming back from the ACL.
Baby steps. Not doing any running, but happy to be back on the court hitting balls.
Etta speeds it up, and Leia finishes it off. That was a gift for Leia Jansen.
You're right. Just over there.
Yeah, and they really forced Etta to speed up a ball that maybe wasn't quite
That
there.
position.
And they did that by moving the dink around and separating the team of Etta and Catherine. What a reset by Catherine there.
And that'll get them to 10-3. Again, this is a game to
10-3-2.
15. to that a little bit, huh, Lee?
The crowd loves an ATP. Here we get to see it again. She waits for the ball in the right angle and executes it perfectly.
And I mean, hit that just inches off the ground where it was really going to be hard to have any chance to return it.
Ooh, that was a perfect setup by Leia. I think the wind kind of pulled that one out, but that's the look. I really like that look.
Side out.
All right, Leia gets it back, but Megan and Leia with their backs squarely against the wall here.
Again, they just need to go for it. They have nothing to lose at this point.
And again, these matches are just exhibitions, so they're not playing for anything. They won't affect their Duper rankings, and no prize money to be decided here. But there's definitely pride, and they want to win.
Yeah, of course.
3-12-2. Point.
Great speed up by Leia out of the air. She hit it so well. That ball was below the net. She was able to take that backhand and roll it right into Catherine's body.
Was she intentionally going for the body there?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
That one will not come down in bounds.
No, one of the best shots in pickleball is going right at the body, jamming up your opponent.
12-4-1. Point.
I bet she lost that in the shadows again.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. The sun will come back onto the court because it's going to dip down below the actual light structure for a brief period of time, and then it'll finally disappear fully behind the stands.
Then we get to play under the lights.
Under the lights will be pretty cool. Cool being the operative word, as it's already becoming a little bit chilly here right now.
Excuse me. Point.
Ref didn't hear the call. So we're looking at match point here.
14-4. So this is match point.
Second serve.
And now we'll move to a second match point.
14-4-2.
Okay. We are going to be very close here to this match's conclusion, but not close yet, because this side out keeps it going here.
4-14-1.
Oh, and I believe that's an ace.
Point.
Yeah, that did come down in.
Also a new rule in pickleball, playing the lets.
I don't think she's doing it intentionally.
Just
Second
long.
serve.
Or maybe she is.
That takes a high degree of difficulty in the wind. Well, that'll get it back over now to Catherine and Etta. Their third chance at match point.
14-5-1.
Speed up, and it ends up finishing off the match.
What a great point to end on, though. Amazing display of control from both teams there.
15-5 is the final here in this second game. Let's take a look back at that match point one more time.
I think Catherine and Etta are going to do pretty well in their next tournament. What do you think?
I think they're going to like it, and we're not done with seeing them in San Francisco, as they are able to claim victory here in their first match. And right now we're going to get a jersey presentation as Mike D is out there ready to present some jerseys. I know last weekend, Paris Todd and Hunter Johnson, they were super excited when they got their Red Sox jerseys at Fenway Park.
Yeah, this is pretty cool.
And Mike is addressing the crowd here, which is thrilled with what they've been seeing here in San Francisco.
Yeah, pickleball's been played in some amazing venues, but
I don't know if you can do much better than Oracle Park.
this is pretty cool.
It is absolutely just a gorgeous, gorgeous place. The players all getting the number 23 jersey, of course, for 2023. And that is good stuff.
It's cool to see the overlap in the sports, really.
I always love it when I see, you know, other athletes from other sports playing pickleball, and there are so many that have taken to the game now. One of my favorites is watching Dirk Nowitzki play.
Yeah.
Because of his size, he's able to do pretty much anything.
Yep.
And there's a look at the ladies, and even though it's Parento and Wright who are victorious, Leia and Megan with some pretty big smiles on their faces here at Oracle Park as they pose for pictures. We're going to step aside. We will hear from these ladies when we return here on CBS Sports Network. Welcome back to San Francisco. What an afternoon we've had at Oracle Park. Catherine Parento and Etta Wright victorious in their women's doubles match, and they're standing by right now with Jess Taylor.
Hi, ladies. Welcome to San Francisco. How are you feeling today?
Very good. This is pretty amazing. I mean, I grew up playing baseball, so it's amazing to be here playing at the Giant Stadium.
Yeah, I'm really grateful to be here. I'm actually from the Bay. I grew up in Menlo Park, Palo Alto area, so it's nice to be here in our hometown. Yeah.
How does it feel being a part of a sport that is the fastest growing sport in the world right now?
It's amazing. When I first started playing pickleball, it was just kind of a hobby for me, and it's crazy to think that this is what I do for a living. I'm just so excited to be part of it. It's growing every day. I mean, it's just